Speaking of which,
Okay, guys, it is I, Reach Mamba here, coming at you with episode 6 of How to Mamba, the series where I show you more like tell you all kinds of different tips and tricks without trying to sound like a Mr. Self-centered guy that lives down the street. Let's switch it up. I have no idea how that came out of my mouth, but let's keep it. So, today we're going to be talking about recoil control, and this is overall a really let's say SMG kind of based subject to say, because the assault rifles more have circular recoil or more or less. The recoil's more circular, so really can't really control it. It's more random like that. With the SMGs, it's more just a slight vertical and off to the left, or not the left, or right, in either direction. That's just kind of the way SMGs work. And basically what recoil control is basically, like, the way you're going to use it, this is what I need to say, is what you need this skill for is for those mid-range engagements that you just can't win with tap fire, but at long range, you go tap fire the crap out of those guys. That's just what you do. So, I mean, or you can just run steady aim and hip fire, go, you know, YOLO strats. I mean, come on, that's always fun. One time I hip fire cross mapped the guy on resistance with a PP90. That was fun. That's what steady aim is for. Anyway, recoil control. Basically, you're going to be controlling the vertical recoil on a certain gun. Like, for example, the MP5 is perfect gun to improve the skill on because its recoil is really predictable, but it's very noticeable. If you can control the recoil on it, it's an incredible gun. You'll get insane gameplays with it as long as you can control the recoil. But if you can't, the gun's not going to do you much good, like, at all. It'll be awful. So, basically, all you're going to do is, which thumbstick is it? Let me just pick up my controller here. This one is for move, this one is for look. Honestly, I have this known so well that it's automatic to me, and I kind of forgot the controls. But it is the right thumbstick. Yeah, pretty sure it's the right thumbstick to look around. Basically, you're just gonna be pulling down on that and off to the side a little bit. Just like I've been playing enough to where this is all automatic, so it really just doesn't. I don't think about it, to be completely honest. And it will get to that point if you use, high recoil, guns in this game. The PM9 has some pretty decent recoil, but it's almost a 100% vertical. So you'll see me pull off some mid-range shots with it without tap fire at all. And then you also see me go full retard and try and tap fire, and then I go retard here and try to shoot him through a wall with a gun that only chambers a 9x19 Parabellum round, and you guys are probably going to get confused if I keep going on about that, because that's non-COD related knowledge. So, I'm at a loss for words already. Okay. So, recoil control, basically, it's something you just kind of work on. You just pick up on it automatically, as long as you're using guns that have, enough recoil to where you kind of have to control it, no matter what you do. So, just run around with an MP5 and your recoil control will just be drastically improved. I mean, overall, if you just run around with, like, a PP90 has pretty vertical recoil as well, but it's more circular in that effect as well. So, it's like, you really don't need to do this with assault rifles, because you could just kind of spray it mid-range and their recoil is just fine. I mean, it's fine. See, there's a good kill. I mean, if you could get your recoil control down to pat, like, super well, you can literally make every gun an MP7, like, if you just know it perfectly. I mean, if you can, like, I'm not the best at recoil control, but I mean, at least I know what I'm doing with like, the PM9, PP90, and MP5. Because the recoil is just a little vertical kind of pattern, and it's not hard to control, but still not like I can't control it 100% because it's still a little random. So there's a situation where I had to tap fire, but in reality, like, it wouldn't have worked in the first place. So I just decided to, you know what, I'm out. This guy gonna kill me. So, wow. That's really all there is to recoil control. It's just basically pulling down on your left thumbstick and it's just in the right direction. Tactical weapon swap. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, it's good to have around. I mean, it'll improve your gameplay by a lot if you're running around with like SMGs and things that really need it. But if you're running around with like assault rifles and all that kind of stuff, you really don't need this skill at all. I mean, snipers, nah, not really. Unless you're running a Dragnov. Oh my god.
I'm terrible.
Don't even get me started on Dragnov recoil. That is super vertical and off to the right. Off to the right. Every time. Oh. And I have realized that I haven't uploaded one of these in a week. I am not consistent with these videos, so I'm gonna try and start uploading those weekly. And if you're and if that's working good, I mean, let me know on what the schedule you guys would enjoy and everything. And I'm really not Englishing properly, but that's okay. I think so. I'll leave you guys to the rest of the gameplay. See you later. Bye.
I was gunning him down. Like, look at all these bullets flying. I was shooting.
No, you're shooting me. You're shooting me, man.
No, I got it.